Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive, coming at you straight from the most boring city in the United States. It is,
who says,
for the fourth year in a row, without missing 1 week, the other side of the Beehive with the one and only DJ Bob O'Brien.
Hey!
You might not recognize him because
I'll add it later
because he's skinny. Oh yeah, you might not recognize him because he's skinny. So
and this is the first time I've ever been on this part.
Oh, you've been in this part.
I've always been
in
there
that one, huh?
since we've done
In
video,
there.
and I was back there, but I've never been right here.
How is
It's a whole new world over here.
How is the love seat?
Huh?
How is the love seat? That's like the glory hole of the podcast,
Yeah,
right?
I love it.
speaking of glory hole,
I wonder why my
you
butt
got
hurt.
snipped.
Yeah,
That has to do with anything. Oh, because
Yes.
now you can put your dick in a glory hole, and you're not gonna get anybody pregnant.
not yet.
You might
Not
get
yet.
STD.
I still got to do my samples in April.
Have you jack off ever since?
Huh?
Have you jack
No,
off?
not yet, man. So
I thought you were supposed to.
I'm gonna they say not to for like the first week, and today is day
Oh, you should be
1 week.
You should have been going to
I
town.
will-
on
I
it.
will be
ahead of
You should have took the day off work for that shit.
So I will say this: when the doctors tell you to take it easy and put ice those things all weekend, probably do that.
Oh, you didn't ice
Hold
it?
on, hold on. Didn't I tell you that?
You didn't tell me shit. Now get on the porch without a damn noise.
Tell Justin what you did on last Saturday. So he got it a week. So he got it on Friday.
So
Tell Justin what you did Saturday against my.
So I went pole vaulting.
I went bungee jumping. It was nothing.
Yeah, tell him what you did.
I hung out with my friends at the bar.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean,
He was supposed to be laying down with ice on his nuts, and he's like, "I'm fine," and he just checked out.
I
I'm
did,
like,
and I did feel fine. I felt fine. I still feel fine.
Yeah.
The one thing that
"Why are you bleeding?" I'm just kidding.
the one thing I would recommend is that you put because
Actually,
the thing
pay
swole up
attention
like
to
a
what
fucking
what the doctor says.
yeah. The
Yeah,
thing swole
grapefruit
up
down
Oh
there.
yeah, dude, like a softball.
Oh, yeah.
Like boy, yeah. I mean, like they were so big, like my penis like retracted into them. Like I was like, Jesus Christ.
Did he hurt?
Huh? No, did not hurt. I mean, there was like a couple pinches here and there, but nothing major. I would recommend it if you're done having kids, get it done.
Yeah, Justin.
Just listen to the doctors. Take it easy. Even if you feel fine, still.
So was this the weekend? The weekend one?
Yeah,
It's the one I keep looking at, and I keep making consultation and not showing up.
Yeah, it was
Pretty soon I'm gonna call when I'm serious. Now take your business somewhere
Yeah,
else,
like-
asshole.
like there was a couple pinches, like especially when they numbed down there. That was, but I mean nothing worse than a bad BJ that that we may have gotten when we were in high school.
Hey,
that we suffered through.
But did they? How do they
Have
numb
you
you?
ever had a bad BJ though?
Yeah,
Oh, you have?
too much teeth. I mean, like it was like back in the early days, but I mean it wasn't like recent.
Like,
but,
what does Callan say? Like, the kind of teeth that you could throw an apple at their face
Yeah.
and it would stick?
especially when you're in like high school. And some of the girls have braces because they're trying to get those teeth right. and
Jesus Christ.
They don't know.
Damn,
they don't know what they're doing already. And they,
You ever had a bad BJ? I mean, you could say it wasn't the best, but like a bad one?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I've had bad ones. I mean, I was like,
I mean,
wow,
hey,
you-
listen. As long as I'm getting my fucking knob slopped, I was like, I can deal with the pain.
well, it was kind of like I was saying. It wasn't any worse than
Yeah.
like I've been.
Go ahead,
kicked,
Brian. Go ahead,
been,
Brian. Say her name.
I've been kicked in the dick and it hurt worse than that.
I would hope that it didn't hurt
Right.
that bad. Getting kicked in the
Wait,
dick
hold on.
hard.
But did you get a shot to numb?
Yeah, they
So, and he got stitches too. I didn't get any stitches.
I think they might have like numbed it like locally before they so they like did a whole bunch of stuff down there.
Yeah.
Like rubbed it and
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out about it, man. Like, I'll go in there, I'll be like, oh, You got to go have a C-section done on that motherfucker, man. Because there ain't no little fucking poke
Wait,
in
are
there.
we doing a vasectomy or plastic surgery on this motherfucker?
Because
You want to get Botox on your nuts?
my nutsack looks like that cock champagne, that Cook's champagne bottle right there.
Terrible. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Go get it done, Justin. If you're done having kids, go get it
Well,
done.
what is this, though? We charge your ass twice, motherfucker.
You know how much vast difference we had to go through?
Had to open the 5-gallon bucket of fucking...
You know the weirdest feeling though while you're laying on the table is once they get you open, the way they close it off is they
They burn that
burn it.
motherfucker, yeah.
And so you can smell it and hear it.
Oh yeah, it's
And
like
so, but you can't feel it.
Yeah, 'cause
but you
if-
can hear it.
If you've never smelt burning flesh, I mean, that's a different fucking smell right there.
And when you know that it's
all right, Bundy.
your boys down there getting that
I had a
treatment.
friend fall in a fire one time.
Damn,
and it
dude.
was bad, bad. Like, cooked his hands to the point where you could smell burning. It smelled like fucking tri-tip on that motherfucker.
Dude, you want to know? You want to know how fucking Latin sense of humor is? When I used to play drums at church, there was a guy that like I will be number 2 of after this guy that would play there, and he had his hands like this, like kind of fucked up, because he fell in charcoal when he was younger. So you know they have like a web over here, like some of them. So he can only like when he points with his middle finger. So it's weird. But so he was like showing, and you can tell that for the longest time that I knew him, I knew of his hands because of my family was friends with his family. So I knew that, but it was something that he would talk about.
Yeah.
It's, obviously, we got to somebody who didn't know. They're like, what happened to your hands? So you can tell that he was like, well, you know, it was an accident when I was a little kid. And that person was like, he was a drummer, right? That person was like, oh, wow, okay. Well, at least I bet the drumstick fits right in there, huh? And then he had no fucking choice to be like, actually, yes, matter of fact. So I was like, damn, I can't wait to burn my hands. Wait, what? Hey, we have a cake here, and I want to open it before it melts.
Will it melt?
What is it, ice cream?
No. But I was just told, how long until you cut it? I was like, I don't know, a couple hours. And he goes, it should be fine. But I want to show it because now I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I was asked, do you want to see it or you want to be surprised? I'm like, I want to be surprised with my boy Justin and now Brian. So I'll bring it in. It's got in a Build-A-Bear box.
Build-A-Bear box. And this was made by our friend Jessica, right?
Yeah.
At Sprinkle Me Frosted.
Are you ready for this?
Now she's made cakes for Kingston, so I know this is going to be incredible.
Somebody grab the box, please.
You can go ahead, Justin.
Hang on. Okay.
Woo! Look at that.
Look at that.
Shit, huh?
Holy shit.
Yo, it has the Beehive logo on the fucking
the
tongue.
tag.
Yeah.
Fucking
Look at this.
Yeah, turn that. Put that up. Turn
Ooh,
it.
look at that.
Let them see that tag.
Ooh. God damn, dude. She,
This is all edible, by the way. Can we pull up the website again, please? Sprinkle Me Frosted. Her name is Jessica.
we get some pictures before
Yes,
we
we gotta take some pics. Melts, right?
Oh, I don't think it's gonna melt, but
Well, that's she just said. Oh, it should be fine.
do you know what flavor it is there?
It is
Look at these guys over here with their
like our like our first newborn.
Do you have those shoes, Angel?
I have kind of the same, but not really.
I have a so
this is all-
so that was her last shoe she made.
Yeah.
The one right there, not the Spider-Man head, but the other one, the one in the middle.
Yeah.
That one is Kingston. She
That's
made
King's.
that. She made that for King's birthday. That thing, we had so many people in our little
Do you have a
party
picture?
room.
Do you have a picture of King's this last one?
Yeah,
it was all lit
Can we
up
go
and
to his
shit,
Instagram?
right?
Jack Cousteau, please. DJ Babel Bryans.
We could actually make that shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like,
That's
And
what.
it would be an Air Force One. It wouldn't be a Jordan though. You could create that though.
So
right?
so that's one of the
Well,
things.
no, I'm just saying, if you bought the shoe and just bought the tag,
Right.
had the same people that made those
Patches.
shitty ones for Will fall apart.
The other thing that Jessica can do, she's learning how to do custom
That's
shoes.
what he was saying.
So I mean, we could. All that is an outline. Like you get a taxi. That's like a taxi. And then get the out, and then just do the white outline.
Look at the
around
details
it.
on this stitching. I mean,
Well,
look at
the
this.
fact that look at that soul stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to her.
yeah.
My
Friend
God.
Jessica.
She's incredible.
She's a badass.
I've yet to find anything she can't do yet. She braids King's hair.
Yeah.
She does cakes. She's learning how to do custom shoes. I already got my Jordans on the way, so that
Wow.
she can do something cool for Bad Boy Brian. Yeah, she's
So it's
Sprinkle Me Frosted.
Sprinkle Me Frosting. Look her up on the IG.
SprinkleMeFrosted.com, or it's the same name on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm telling you, when you go see her gallery of cakes, she is amazing.
and she's just getting better. I mean, because that's even better than the first shoot she made.
Is that box on the shot? I don't want it on the shot.
No.
But yeah.
If it was, it's not now.
Do you have that, Jack?
I can't do 12 things at once.
No, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, I don't think she put up Kingston's this year's up there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, but look at all those other cakes though that she did. The football helmet. I mean, the TNT from Minecraft.
She did say. So you want to be surprised? I said yeah, and she goes, okay. Well then I won't post it until you open
Ninja
it.
Turtles.
I know. We just saw that earlier.
But that's a Patron bottle. That was all edible. I remember her telling me about that one.
Look, but she does. What is that like?
Like
Popsicles,
cake pops,
whatever.
Cake pops. Yeah, she does all kinds of stuff. Like around like different holidays, like for Valentine's Day.
Wow, she is good.
And this one is strawberry cheesecake.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
I'm over here talking about the diet and losing weight, and
Yeah, you come to the Beehive with gain
Motherfucker
weight,
pulls
dude.
this thing out.
had me at strawberry cheesecake. Yeah, look at that.
Well,
That's
that
amazing.
one will make you not pass the drug test right there. Oh, shout out to her, Jessica.
Yeah.
Sprinkle Me Frosted.
Anyway, so did you enjoy your day when you were all recent for the surgery and you went party?
Yeah. I had more people ask me to dance than I've ever had, and I was, I didn't.
When you weren't DJing that night,
Well,
right?
yeah, right. But I was trying to take it easy as well, so.
Some chicks all trying to bump and grind on your
Yeah,
crotch.
yeah. I was
Damn,
like,
dude.
I
Have
mean,
you
that was-
have you had an erection?
nuh-uh.
Still not yet?
I'm afraid, man.
I wake up with erections.
No, but you
every
don't
day.
have an erection. You haven't had an erection yet?
No.
God damn it, Brian!
I'll
They
wake
cut
up.
they cut something else.
Do you I mean,
Are you into girls?
your piping still work down there? I mean, is the plumbing still going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I
there's
just,
not a day I don't have an erection.
I
for God's
give
sakes.
myself erections. Are you kidding
I
me?
don't.
I beat up before you showed up.
I just don't like. I don't know. There's not a lot of time for that kind of stuff. And
What do you mean?
Well, and I
You
read.
work
I
from
read.
home.
I read the.
All right, Elon. Show the fuck out.
I read that, and they said don't have sex, don't masturbate for at least a week, and so I. When I went out and partied and then my boys swole up, I'm like, maybe I'm gonna listen to these motherfuckers at this point, right?
Boys.
So well, it's like when you buy a new car, they say, don't just rail on
Yeah.
it, like break it in
Yeah,
right.
I had a friend of mine tell me, he goes, dude, I had sex the next day, and I'm like, well, more power to you, bro. I
Man,
mean,
fuck that, dude. You got a cut right there, and the fucking.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
dude.
Well, and then, like I said, the fact that I didn't probably do everything I was supposed to, they were a little tender, so I've been, taking it
You
easy.
didn't put a bag of peas down there?
I would bags of ices.
Bags of ice?
Do you have anything right now?
No.
I heard this was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cold
Yeah,
beer.
Yeah. He said, just whatever.
No wonder why the beers at home are warm.
All the beer.
What the fuck?
It's like vinegar and fucking they're warm.
Yeah, it was just plastic bags full of ice. I mean, that was the best way to get it done. But yeah, I had fun. Had a bunch of people. I got to go up to upstairs part that I don't normally get to go to and see all the young people party, which is
Nice.
weird.
Yo, I feel bad you said something to cut the cake. I was like, I brought that spatula. That's not going to cut the fucking cake.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. There's no way we're gonna eat the whole thing, right?
Put it in the freezer like a wedding cake.
Yeah.
No, dude. What am I gonna do with it?
Save it.
For what?
I don't know.
For next year, like you do the wedding cake topper.
Yeah. We'll take it and we'll have her paint it another color.
The fact that everything is edible. I mean that the towel on the bottom is edible too.
Yeah. Just the wood.
Yeah. Which you don't have, but yeah.
I'll bet that was cheap too.
Dude,
I'll bet that was cheap too.
cheap?
Hashtag
not
not cheap.
Hey, 4 years, fellas.
Congratulations, guys. Without
We have the
missing
whole
a
crew,
week.
we have the whole crew here.
Yeah.
Everybody that's
That's
been
why I'm like,
involved with this
dude, let's have
motherfucker.
fucking Brian.
Yeah,
Might
is
as
that the
well.
whole crew?
Like I said, every time I'm here, Justin's not here, and the last time I was here, nobody was here.
Yeah.
So,
Jack Rabbit wasn't here.
yeah, Jack wasn't here. Congratulations, guys.
Jack Cousteau,
Jack.
how's your life changed since you've been on the other side of the Beehive?
I said not at all.
I just got to drive to Salt Lake.
He's like, I got more miles in my car.
More
than I
miles on
need.
a Jeep.
He's, fucking Jiffy Lube loves my ass now.
We find out that there's all kinds of stuff going on at the complex all the fucking time. Because,
Oh yeah, you never knew how often they had something going on, right?
But I would pull in and see all the cars, like when I would do the stuff and the things here, and I would be like, "What the fuck's going on?" So then I'd pull it up on my phone. I'm like, "Oh, don't know who the fuck that is, but
Yeah,
cool."
Well, that hasn't stopped.
Every now and again, it'd be like Tech 9. I'm like, "Oh, I know Tech 9. That's dope."
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin freaks out when it's the Yin Yang twins.
Yeah.
You know that. That's his shit. He goes, oh, what is it?
I know that.
They were just here too. You
That's
missed
what
them.
he was saying.
Yo,
What was I to tell you? It was $120 for tickets to see
yeah, fuck
him
that.
and was
Or
it
them.
Twister? Yeah, it was them and Twister
$120 fucking
to
dollars.
start. That was like starting
Is
price.
it Twister?
I think it was Twister.
Twista, right?
Twister.
He's one of them clown guys, right?
No, he's the one that raps fast.
He's a rap.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
the one that raps
I was
fast.
thinking of,
Overnight Celebrity.
He's the one who's like, get us on your back. I want to know your name.
Yeah.
That guy.
Oh, okay.
He knows Lord. Have you learned
you
any?
always put me down,
have you
dude?
learned
4
any Petey
years.
Pablo yet?
No,
God damn it, Justin!
no.
Just pull it
Now
up.
there's two against me. I'm sure he doesn't know who Petey Pablo is. You know
You know Petey Pablo?
You know who Petey Pablo? God damn it! Just say Alexa, play Petey Pablo
No,
or
don't
Siri.
say that.
say
Don't
that.
say that. My
Everybody's-
God damn it. Oh, fuck that up, dude.
Take your shirt off. Twist it around your fuck. Hey, how about did you see what Will Wonder got
Yes.
for a graduation
Congratulations to him.
present?
No, I haven't been on social media
So
for a few days.
his wife bought him a cameo. You know what cameo is?
Yes.
From the one and only Mick Foley.
Oh, really?
And he broke the news to Will to say, you're going to WrestleMania thanks to your wife.
Oh, no way.
And dude, I'm telling you,
Makes me want to go now, even more.
You're not going to go?
I was gonna go when I thought it was gonna be Roman versus The Rock, but now that it's not gonna be Roman versus The Rock.
yeah, but now Will's gonna be there.
well, but now, right?
So it's Roman versus fucking Douglas?
no,
Is that what Mick Foley did?
no, yeah,
I
yeah,
told you
yeah.
there's a huge announcement on this.
He's
this
gonna
episode.
fucking acknowledge the tribal chief
Steph
at
Curry's gonna
WrestleMania.
little Steph Curry's gonna corner him.
No, it's gonna be Roman and Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
Instead
okay.
of The Rock-
I do
The
know
Rock-
who that guy
The
is.
Rock said. The Rock
Because
said,
I thought Cody Rhodes for the longest time was The Miz. Just with bleached blonde hair. I'm like, oh, you're looking good these days.
yeah, that's Dusty Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, yeah, it's Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes' son.
Oh, okay.
The American Dream.
So Cody Rhodes is the one that was on that show with Burt Kreischer. The Go Hard or whatever it was called.
Yep. He was one of the judges. But
Did you watch
when
that-
it was
did
going to
you
be
watch
The
that show?
Rock in Hollywood.
I
mean,
saw a couple episodes.
Did you watch that? Did you watch that?
what?
That show?
No. I don't like those shows that much.
Well, I had a wrestling on it, so I figured you would.
I don't like those, like America's Got Talent, and
Not enough black people on there for you to watch that kind of shit.
I just don't like to watch the untalented versions.
Fucking Brian and I went to a. Where did we go? Was
did
it
we go?
Chili's?
Chili's, yeah.
When we saw that girl on TV? Was it Chili's or Buffalo Wild Wings? We were just
Buffalo Wild Wings.
We were just. I was. You know how they have TVs everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So he's watching this
Buffalo,
TV.
yeah.
I'm watching that TV, and I'm like, holy fuck! You know, I don't have that many. Anyway, so I look at this chick and I'm like, chocolate lady, right? And I go, holy shit, who is that? And he turns around and he goes, oh my God, who is that? Well, this motherfucker Google her. Google like the channel. Google who she was. Got to
Oh,
it.
you did some fucking investigation. huh?
Got to her fucking Instagram and he goes, follow.
I want to see more of this. Yeah. I don't remember her name
Oh,
at
God bless
this
you,
particular
B.
moment.
God bless you.
Well,
B.
and I also sent him the share of the girl, the other girl, the Latin girl that was there.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, oh, I like that. I'm digging on that. And so I sent
I
that
thought
to
you
him,
weren't
too.
into Latin chicks.
Was that one?
That one did it for you,
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was probably a mix. She
Oh,
was-
like a man and a woman?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it might have
okay.
been. Yeah. I mean,
Whatever it was
right,
looking.
right up Angel's alley, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Chicks with mustaches and shit.
Dude, oh my God, I want to say something so bad.
Say it! It's the fucking 4-year anniversary!
4th anniversary. This is why you're tuning in on
We're
the
fucking
fucking
canceled right after this one.
This is it, buddy.
It's the last one.
Going down in the blaze of
It's all
glory.
Are you
over.
ready for me for telling one of those stories?
Oh,
I was this is like this is like
Yeah.
2 days ago, and I was on Twitter, right? And everybody knows why I go to Twitter, right?
Yeah,
Which, you know,
for the porn.
all I need is
Gotcha.
like 2.5 minutes, and I see
It's like Junior
Plenty of
OnlyFans.
time.
I see
It's like
this
Junior OnlyFans.
exactly. I see this video, and they're showing this hot chick and this buffed guy, right? And they're like making out, they're all naked and shit. And then, and then in between, like the guy's leg or whatever, you see her panties, and like her lips were like hanging outside
Oh, shit, some roast beef fucking curtains, huh?
of the fucking of the panties.
They're terrible.
And I'm like,
She
oh,
had some
and so.
She had some drapes
And
going
so I'm
on,
like,
right?
oh, I've never seen that before. I'm like, that's crazy. That's like a lot of hang. That's a lot of hangy. And
It's like when you go to the butcher and get it thin sliced, huh?
That's a lot of slack right there.
well, long story short, it was her nutsack. And I go, oh, this is the worst jacking off I ever done in my life.
But you still finished, right? But you still
And
finished,
after I
right?
finished, I was like, that was weird. Dude, you see this girl. Yo, you see this girl. You see this girl. I'm like, holy, because Justin, she had like the biggest cannons out there. And like,
Oh,
and like the
fucking-
face, I mean, the face, everything. Like, I was just like, oh, that girl is like something else. And then I'm like, oh, that's
weird.
a lot of meat down there.
So did she...
And then she fucking.
So I'm assuming the boys were packed, but the outside was,
Yeah, but the
was
sack,
hanging.
or maybe
Oh.
one of them was hanging. I don't know, because he got like, obviously the weight, you know, it like hangs like a pendulum. You should know what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say, if I tucked mine, I could have vagina lips.
Dude, I'm looking, I'm like, holy shit! And this other buff guy was going to town on her.
Him.
Whatever, she,
So,
whatever they identify as.
Whatever their pronoun is, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter to me.
But I was like, wow.
Do you?
And now I come across that video, I was like, no,
Do
I
you?
know, I know the truth.
Hey, pull that up. Let's check that shit.
Do you?
I will when we're done. Remind me.
They got surgeries that you can like go flip that
Yeah,
thing,
hey,
flip that thing, flip it and
watched-
reverse
There's
it.
there's some
I
people that
watched
like
the
it.
surgery. I watched a surgery where they took the whole thing.
I've seen it, but like
And it was, like, fast.
digitally. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They
and
did
it
the Missy Elliott, flipped it and
cut
reversed it.
flipped it, stuck it in there. I mean, it was
reverse.
it was like a Yin Yang Twin song. Fucking cut it, flip it, reverse. Fucking.
It was like Kanye West, flip it, post it, tuck it, stretch it, or whatever the fuck it is. But
That's a new hit
Yeah,
by fucking.
but you know what,
what's his name? Pitbull.
but hey, there's people out there that like that shit.
No, to each their own, man.
That's
To each
right.
their own.
Do that.
What if I came to you and says, dude, this is? Would you be like, makes
I
sense?
mean, expected. I'm like, it's 4 years now, and I kind of waited for this fucking. That's like the time.
This is the guy that I told him like, hey, I got a big secret.
That's what I was going with this. I was like, here, I have a big secret to tell on the podcast. I'm like, is this? But I'm not gonna announce it till the podcast. And you gave me a week. Again, I brought the family together for family home evening.
the family. You guys were hugging like Will Wonder
No,
family.
we didn't do that. But we sat down and we prayed and everything, and then we all put our guesses in a hat. And then we threw it out.
What was it? You thought
I was
he liked
convinced
to wear
that he wore
women's
women's
clothes.
clothes. I thought
He
for
liked to-
sure that he liked to wear women's clothes.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And your wife matched that answer.
The same thing. It was like, oh, we're on the same level,
Yeah.
But no, it was the foot thing. But
What's the fuck?
So how-
Justice like, which to me is a lot worse.
absolutely,
I think it's so dope the foot thing because I knew about the foot thing before you said anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been your friend for 20 years, and I remember the hesitancy that you had in saying that, and now
did you consult in him? You're all listen here. I'm about to drop a bomb on
I
Justin.
can't
Right?
remember.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember when he told me, but he now fucking everybody knows we all have a good time about it.
Yeah.
And so that's so cool that this show in this 4 year you opened up about that, and I remember you were so hesitant. You're like, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, because I was like,
you didn't want
every time
people-
we came there, I'm like, because like obviously we did many episodes before I did that,
Yeah.
and like every time we said feed, he was like, oh fuck, turn that shit off. So and I was like, oh okay.
I was like, hey,
save,
turn it-
Brian, save that link for me.
save-
You know?
save-
You know what's been the one thing? The one thing
Send
that
me the
came
link.
out that is that every goddamn foot fleshlight post that comes out, everybody tags us on that shit. But
yeah.
20 times we've been tagged on that fucking
the
post,
foot
right?
with the vagina,
With the vagina on the back end of it.
Yeah, you know who you are, you motherfucker. You hit me on the messenger all the time with the same fucking post.
I heard it 4 days ago, if I'm being honest. 4 days ago I heard about it again. And I told him, like, dude, that's old news.
Yeah, no shit. Come up with something new.
Oh, something new. It's
Dude,
that's like teasing me about being fat. Come on,
Dean,
so easy.
who was I? Remember that thing that I mentioned with Sasha? That was after the podcast, right? About this guy that sent me this video. Remember I was talking about this? I don't think you were here. Same guy. We know who he is. He sent me a video, and it was like a bunch of it was like a cartoonish kind of thing, and there was like gnomes like in different spots of the field. You know what I mean? And like all of them were doing this, like this.
Okay, yeah.
But instead of a dick, they had a foot. Like nothing that this guy sends makes sense. And he's like, "Joke's on you." And I go,
Okay.
"Well, you're a sicko. What the fuck are you doing?" And he sent it to me, and I'm like, "Oh, this is."
Shout out to that guy. He knows
Yeah,
who
I know.
he is.
He
He's faithful listener right there.
But like-
Shout out to that guy.
But like now you go and like people that know the podcast,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
females.
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah,
hey,
like Mariah was like,
they're
"Look."
like, look, I wore open toe shoes for you.
Yeah, we've
You're
heard
like,
that a
"Thank you,
few
I
times,
appreciate
haven't
it."
we?
You know what I mean? So, hey, good. I mean, 4 years. I mean, like,
4 years.
looking back at like some of the things that have come out on
I
this
told
show.
the wife that today. I'm like, it's our 4-year anniversary. She's like, no way. Like, think about it. Like, we're 216 episodes. Like, it's 4 years.
That's
you break it down. it's like,
216
holy shit.
straight weeks.
Yeah.
You guys have been doing this.
15.
You started it in the basement at your house, right?
Now definitely started at the bottom. Now we're here. We're at the top. See what I'm saying?
Calm down, Drake. Need you to calm the hell down.
Yeah, dude. So we started once again in your basement. We had a photo there, like on our
Two dicks on the
Instagram.
microphone, right?
On our Instagram, I think it was our first photo
Yeah.
that we put there. It was just a tiny table, tiny chairs,
The cloth on it.
tiny equipment,
Yeah.
and And then we went from there to now every time we got to do it. So the idea of being downstairs is like we don't have to set up. It's going to be there. But then you guys are watching TV or whatever. It's like, well, this fucking table's right in the middle.
Put it out of the way. Yeah, absolutely.
So then it's like every time I will go, we will set it up upstairs. Your wife will be hostage downstairs with the dogs and the kids.
Remember she mowed the lawn?
Yeah,
That one
they do.
episode, and you could hear the lawnmower in the background.
Remember our first intro was like, oh, I think that dog farted, dude. And I was like, it was me. I was like,
Yeah, that's right.
shout out to Lexi, dude.
Dude, that's
Ripping
Yeah.
ass. Till this day,
Still
I'm sure.
to this day, just sour.
I
ass
fucking
rips.
love that dog, dude. I kind of want to fall in love with the other one, but he's learning from your kids with me. He's like, I don't want anything to do with anybody. Hey, so when is your daughter's first game?
April. She
Nice.
starts in April. Is
soccer.
You go soccer shopping?
You go cleat
Yeah,
shopping.
we got her some cleats already.
Yeah.
We let her pick her out some cleats. She got
on,
some,
on the Nike app,
some
or
badass. I don't know what the. You guys probably know what they are. A soccer individual would know what they are. I have no idea what kind of. They're not cheap by any means.
Hashtag.
And then we got her this thing you tie around your waist, and it's got a string and it holds the ball. You kick it, and it,
Oh, okay.
get
To
one of
train
Oh, for
those. And
practice.
got her some shin guards.
Yep, shin guards.
She's all about it right now. We're gonna
Nice.
see. I heard that at that age, that basically that the guy explained it to me. He's like, "Have you ever seen flies around a pile of shit?
Yep.
They just you could move the shit." And this whole pile of kids just
at the
follow
game?
the ball,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
all they do. He says,
Yeah.
and every once in a while you have 3 or 4 lingering ones just kind of
Yeah.
hang out there, but these kids will all just follow the ball because they can't kick it hard enough to go very far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody thinks about.
You know who does
like,
that shit a lot? Will Wonder's son.
like seriously, if King could figure out how to like move into an offensive position so that somebody could kick him the ball, or maybe he would get the ball.
Yeah.
But they do. They just follow the ball.
That's
Wherever
so
the
funny.
ball is,
I remember-
they just follow the ball.
I remember-
There's always that one kid that knows what the fuck he's doing, and he's like, "Oh no."
Or the one kid picking dandelions out in the
Yeah,
fucking
that's
field,
King.
right?
King.
Right.
King's out there. King's out there in the field. I'm like, King, the ball's over there. What are you doing over here? Just looking at the birds, Dad.
Dude, but I remember when I was a kid, we used to do the same thing. Like when I first started as a kid and
As a
I was
little
playing
girl?
soccer. It was
As a little
as a
girl.
little
in
girl.
Mexico?
As a little girl. We would do that. The fucking, you know, the
cluster.
the group would go.
cluster.
The group
They
would follow them.
cluster.
And I remember thinking, how do I get the ball? Like I want the ball for myself, and I'm like, I want to fake an injury. So what happened is like when we all went to the ball. They had this. Somebody kicked the ball away. So when the crowd moved, I just dropped to the floor and I went like this. And I hear my fucking
you did
coach.
the Peter Griffin?
Get up, Pedro. That shit doesn't work. I'm like, God damn it, dude.
It's like, Simmons! That's not good. Get that fucking ball! I can smell the beer on his breath right now. It brings back memories.
Oh, that's so fucking. That's one of my
He had a
favorite
button-up
fucking
flannel
episodes.
shirt, cigarettes in his pocket. He smelled like booze so bad. Simmons, get that fucking ball!
That's one of my favorite fucking episodes ever,
He's
dude.
all, guy come in, he's all, your mom looks good.
Tell your mom I
fucking
said
seven?
hi.
What the fuck?
Oh, this shit have made it funny, dude, because when you fucking said, catch that ball, you piece of shit or whatever, and Justin's like, I'm 7 years old.
7.
This fucking Sears Roebuck fucking plastic glove that my cheap ass white trash parents bought. Because we didn't have enough money. I was the only kid out there that had jeans on. Yo, are the Kansas City Royals even around anymore?
The team?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I think so.
That's what I was. One year we were the fucking Twins, and the next year I was the Royals.
Yeah.
So Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals.
Can I get
I
another
don't-
beer, B?
Yeah, go ahead. Will you grab that one for it?
Yeah, don't get over.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to move the mic. Is the thing is? I want to move
Are
the
they
mic.
around still?
Kansas City? I think they are. I believe they still are around.
Oh, they
Major
are.
League Baseball. Yeah, they had a game. They played Oakland A's. They beat them.
No shit.
Good
Damn,
job. Way
dude.
to go.
Shout out to your team.
I like the
Justin.
Oakland A's. I need an Oakland A's hat.
I mean, you're dressed that way.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you got a Dodgers hat on in green, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
You know what?
right?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Say.
I mean,
You know,
go.
Speaking
Go
of teams,
Power Rangers. You know, I wanted to camouflage with the.
I thought the majority of the people that wore like the Dodgers hats, they were all Crips, and so that kind of just
Well,
fit
the thing is I'm not a Yankees fan. Actually, I hate the Yankees, and so Dodgers or Boston because of the B, or Brian, Bad Boy, Brian, whatever.
I'm an Angels or Braves because
yeah,
of the A.
because
Why
the A.
Angels?
Because the A.
And the Braves because of the A.
Just being
Dang,
smart
Brian,
ass.
hey, Brian hasn't been here for
It's been a while. Sorry.
Gotta get you up,
You
man.
know, so as long as it's not a Yankees hat,
He don't listen
and
either.
a lot of. I do too.
I think he has to.
Yeah, 5 minutes of you guys
Lo and behold,
BSing about.
lo and behold, anybody thinks that Brian has left the podcast
Yeah.
permanently. He is not. He's still here in soul, heart and soul,
Yes.
every episode, for God's sake.
Everyone. But, yeah. I mean, as long as it's not a Yankees hat.
All
And-
right, well, good man. Yankees fans are like fucking Patriots
Well,
fans.
I will say
I
I bought
yeah,
I
right?
bought a Yankees hat
My man.
because of Limp Bizkit. I will
Fuck
say
the Patriots.
that. I will say that
Yeah, I
because
red
Limp
one?
Bizkit's rocking the set. Yeah.
yeah. Everybody tells, they're like, well, what's your team? I don't really have team. I just have teams I don't fucking like.
I remember
Yankees, Patriots.
remember one time I was walking with you. We were gonna go buy fedoras, and you were wearing a P hat for the Pirates.
For the Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was Pirates, right?
Pittsburgh Pirates,
And this guy that was on the street was like, "Yeah, Pirates!" And you're like, "I don't know, dude." Brian is like, "It matches my outfit, dude. I don't fucking know."
Matches
dude."
the outfit. That's when I walk into a place, as long as it's not a team I hate and it matches the outfit, I don't fucking
Makes
care.
sense.
Whatever.
I have a hard time buying like sometimes I want like other people's jerseys. I have a hard time because it's not my team or there's not my local team. Or,
Again, I don't even think I'll ever do it again. I got burned.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Got burned, man.
Gotta
The
hold
one
him.
time I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finally buy a jersey. I'm gonna do it. And they fucking get rid of his ass.
Yeah. Well,
And what do? So every time we go to the Jazz game after the fact, everybody's still wearing a Donovan Mitchell jersey. I'm like,
True.
well, you can't do that though, right?
well, there's people
can.
that still wear their Carmelones and the
yeah,
Stocktons.
you can.
Stockton's a different story. That's
Stockton,
like
yeah.
bread
Yeah,
with
yeah.
fucking the Jazz.
Yeah,
like Karl Malone's dancing. I mean, ask Dre. He'll tell you fucking this is
I
the
don't know
worst
who that
human
is.
being in the fucking world, right?
Yeah.
But different story when a guy's been in the league and stays with the team for that long. It's like a Jordan jersey. It's like
Yeah,
I
but-
get that he played for the fucking Wizards, right? I
come on.
get that different time, right?
Come on, Dre. I bet Karl Malone is the worst person
Who
ever.
the fuck buys a Jordan jersey at fucking the Wizards for God's sake?
Oh my god.
Hey, dude. It's for my little John
Someone who
outfit.
can't afford the Chicago
Bulls
ones.
one? Yeah.
That's like 350 bucks.
Yeah, I
Oh
love-
no way!
Yeah. I'm gonna need about $350
Yeah.
for that Jordan jersey.
I don't know. I might buy me a marketing.
But yeah,
You said that.
I'm like,
I'm
this
surprised you
marketing's
said
gotta be
that.
yellow.
but
Why?
hey, you know,
I was
if,
just surprised.
if Karl Malone is the worst human being in the world, does Dre play R. Kelly music? I don't know. Just
so
asking.
we talked about that, and they say that they don't play his music anymore.
Well, anymore, but he did, and we knew what he was doing. We knew what he was doing for a long time.
I think
we
everybody
what he
knew,
was
right? Once he
Yeah.
married fucking Aaliyah,
Aaliyah?
and she was
doing.
15.
Yeah, we knew back then that what he was doing, and we still played his
But the
music.
PP,
And the poo poos and the
Hey,
Dave
listen.
Chappelle.
It's-
Dave Chappelle is
he's
amazing.
got bangers, dude.
But you know what I mean? Like we knew what he was doing, and until
yo, that kid, Karl Malone, went to the NFL.
Who's Carmelo?
That
the kid that he
got that
impregnated.
chick went
pregnant.
to the NFL.
So Karl
Oh, his
Malone,
son?
Yes.
yeah, Karl Malone
yes.
got an underage girl pregnant like
Yeah, yeah.
30, 40 fucking
So
years ago.
she was 13.
yeah, she was 13. And
He was
in his 20s.
yeah,
in his
like
20s.
early 20s, right?
Damn.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
the kid
not
that was
cool.
conceived, I'm trying to remember what his name was. He went to the NFL. I mean, a fucking stud.
Did he have his last name though? No.
No.
So what's up with your boy Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know, dude.
Hey,
I go to
what's
the
the
gym.
update?
I go to the gym every day, and then ESPN have the same thing. They go, there it is.
He played for the Bills for
Demetrius-
four seasons.
Demetrius Bell.
And 1 season for the Philly. Bell made his NFL.
I mean, it doesn't make it
player
cool,
and
but
half,
I mean,
He's the son of former basketball player Karl Malone. So Karl Malone doesn't have anything to do with him, huh?
No.
How
So-
shitty is that?
so-
Everybody knows.
yeah, he played.
Didn't meet his son. I'd be curious to find out how old Carl was. And why are we even talking about this shit?
well,
I mean,
but
But
I mean,
you know what
people
was sad?
people make mistakes in their life.
But you know what was sad? It was like that was all the talk for the All-Star game, right? Like,
Well, and then it became Shaq and Charles think that Salt Lake is boring.
the two fattest fucks
whoa,
in the fucking NBA.
Whoa.
Hey, you're losing
Whoa.
weight. You're
You
better.
look good, eh?
But
you ain't less than them fat
it
asses.
has nothing to do with them being fat. It's just sorry we don't have enough cocaine and hookers
That's what
for
I
you
said.
guys.
It's what I said on the
No,
podcast.
If they did cocaine, they would be skinny.
That's what I said. There was no whores, the ladies of the night roaming the street for Shaq, right?
rolling around.
That's what the governor was saying. It's not that we're bad. We're just
I-
not a 24. We're not a 24-hour city.
I really feel like the DABC, the Department of Beverage Control,
Yeah.
they looked the other way that whole weekend. There
Well, they
was a
put a
lot.
liquor store in the middle of the
There was a-
goddamn mall.
There was a lot of shit going on
Yeah.
that they wouldn't regulate.
Yeah, you think this place sucks? Come here when the All-Star game isn't going on, assholes.
Dickhead.
Because to us,
We
we're
turn-
like,
we-
Mardi Gras!
We're like, this place is lit, bitch.
I think it was because like I think Shaquille O'Neal also ended up DJing. What did he DJ again?
At the Union.
At the Union, and obviously as a DJ, you're like, wait, we're shutting down at 1 o'clock.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
I get it.
Yeah, but he only plays a fucking hour set anyways and gets $10,000 goddamn dollars. So he can fuck himself too.
God damn, bro.
Sorry.
This
Sorry.
is a happy
I've already
episode,
had
dude.
I've already had 3 beers.
Let it happen, man.
I mean, like,
Everybody had 3.
I mean, the crossover event was kind of lame. I mean,
I think you bumped it when you reached that.
I thought it was gonna be more like a Fan X style of thing, and they could have, people could have made a lot more profit off that situation. But really, it was just like a really overpriced bodega store where you could go and get stuff and, see some cool exhibits, and that was it.
Right.
How was the?
You guys got this for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Okay, that's it, everybody. 4 years for
Yeah, Justin's out.
4
he's
years for
retiring.
Justin. That's all he can put in.
You know when that happens, you're like, not show up. You don't know where you at.
Did you have? How was the AI thing?
It was cool. I was hoping to get him to sign some autographs or sign.
He just came out and went back.
Yeah, he came out, sat on the stage. They talked about clothing and fashion inside of because AI was like real big on where they're at now, where they were like, no, you're wearing suits, and I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna show all my tattoos and I'm gonna wear all my 90s hip hop gear. And so that's kind of what they were talking about, is how the guys from that do the golf shoes for the Nike, he was there. John Sten, who is he works with New Era and does hats. There was a girl there that does, and some other guy, but they were all just talking about.
So I'm glad I missed it. Then.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't worth sitting there. Like I said, I was hoping that after he was done, he would come off and sign some autographs for the people that were there.
I said this last episode. I said, you're like, Brian, you going in there? He goes, yeah. And I'm thinking in my head, well, Brian just wants to sit down.
No,
He's done walking.
I was hoping to get an autograph,
Oh.
and because I didn't see any other opportunity to get an AI autograph, and those AI shoes that I have were like pivotal in my adolescent years.
Yeah.
They were like one of the first expensive shoes I ever had. That number 3 on the back, to this day, number 3 is my lucky number just because of those shoes.
Yeah.
And so I was hoping to get him autographed. Didn't happen. But
Oh yeah, because you were wearing them, huh?
yeah, I was wearing them on my feet. But he didn't sign any autographs. He like went up there, did his thing, walked off stage, and bounced. I mean, it was 45 minutes of sitting there listening to them talk about fashion that resulted in nothing.
Speaking of, how was the RV convention?
We talked about
No,
it.
the other one. Didn't you go to the other
Oh,
one?
the off-road.
Off-road, sorry.
The off-road show was good. It was good.
Did you buy something?
No. I
got-
bought like a hoodie. But I didn't buy...
They got the Autorama this
Oh yeah, it's
is
going
it
on
this
right
weekend.
now. Waldo's in there with his fucking babies.
They got Ric Flair's coming, Mr. Woo. You know who Ric Flair is.
Yeah, I watched that picture of him eating a chick out in the fucking train. On a train. That's basically what I know about him, right?
Jesus,
I know Ric Flair. Woo!
Mr. Woo. But yeah, he's
Can you
coming.
Here's the question. At this point in time, do you think Ric Flair, like somebody goes, "Hey Rick, woo!" So he goes, "Oh motherfucker."
Probably.
They're not full. They're not full woos. They're just like, ooh.
No, but like people doing it to him, and he goes, "Oh fuck, here we go."
Yeah.
But what do you expect?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he brought it to himself, but I was
But
like,
what if you asked him, you're all, okay, right now, you could take that all away and get it washed away. Would you change anything?
No.
No, for sure.
Absolutely not.
No.
But like,
right?
how long are you gonna go? Like, for example, if you, like if you get, we were talking about cameos from this guy. If you get a cameo from
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair, you don't want just him saying, "Hey, have a good day." No, you want him to be
No.
like,
Oh, he knows. Hey,
Well,
the one thing about wrestlers, they know what their gimmick is, and they know where their money is. I mean, like you saw the one from Will. He put
You know
all
what?
the
I
faces
did
of
see, he had
Foley.
the leather mask on.
Yeah.
Mankind, right?
Yeah, the
I
Mankind,
did see
and then
that,
he
but I
went into
didn't
Dude
listen to it. I
Love,
thought-
and then he went into. And he knows his gimmick.
Quite
they know
honestly,
their gimmicks.
when I saw it and I didn't click on it, I thought it was somebody imitating him. Oh yeah, because he looked like my grandfather.
yeah.
He doesn't look like that. That picture was taken fucking 15 years ago, as far as I'm concerned, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now he's doesn't have that
It's
hair anymore.
gray.
Gray.
Oh,
And
okay,
he shaved
okay.
it. But yeah, I mean, they know they're
I know, but like when
They
you
know their
how old,
gimmick.
how old is Flair?
in his 70s. He knows his gimmick. He's been doing that gimmick for long enough. He knows what it is.
I know,
And-
but okay, but imagine you're let's say late 70s. Can you imagine he's like 71? Whoa, dude. But imagine that, like how old are you gonna get that you're still gonna do that shit?
Forever. He still makes money off that
That's
shit.
gonna raise his blood pressure, dude, and he's gonna pass away with
74.
74.
He just wrestled a match like a couple, maybe less than 6 months
I know
ago.
his tits look like my nutsack.
But he knows dude.
His face looks like you.
Actually, his face looks like Brian's nutsack at this point.
Right? There's got some stitches on it still. But I mean,
He was a good looking young man. Go
fucking-
down, third row.
look at this girl. That's his wife. That's
Get
his,
the fuck
his
outta here.
Fourth wife, I think.
Damn.
Is that the fourth wife?
All the way. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's
Do you think the hair just came like that, or did he bleach it all the time?
So he used to
Oh, he's
be.
probably bleached. Now.
No, I think it was
Because
blonde.
look at his eyebrows. Like,
think-
that don't match, right?
I can't remember, but I remember there's
What's
pictures.
his
Of,
net worth?
there's pictures of him, where he was chubby.
Do we
Like when
believe?
he-
Do we believe
before,
that?
Before he became Ric Flair, he was a chubby guy.
I think you'd have to get rid of the. I know he's got more than $500,000. Get rid of the how old.
How old is he?
There you go. What do you guess?
do
What do
we-
you guess?
Do we believe this to be?
I guess he don't have very much money.
Really?
Honestly.
Really?
You know what? You want me to tell you why? Because if that chick ain't his fourth wife, it's his fifth wife.
What? That's it
And
says
so-
600,000.
$500,000. That's
And
it.
he
$500,000.
he don't wrestle.
I have that.
He don't wrestle. Jesus Christ.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah. What are you doing?
My wife has that.
There you go. That's better.
Damn, really?
He don't keep doing the stuff he does because he's well off.
Now, what about Here we go down
he
this
has
fucking
he
road
has
of
lived the
wrestling.
he has lived the life.
What about Vince McMahon? What's his net worth?
He's a billionaire.
Dude, I just got a text from Queen either today or
Billion.
yesterday.
Because he's
2.2.
still
billion. There's a
but
B in
he's
there.
He's
Oh,
still
yeah,
he's still the major shareholder of WWE.
Oh,
so
I didn't know.
he's still the majority shareholder of WWE. So his net worth is WWE's net
God
worth.
damn.
Yeah, he's
I mean, he's opened up thousands of other things. Like
Yeah.
when I was little, my dad played for the XFL, which was owned by
XFL.
Oh,
Now
that's
it owns
right.
by
Now,
The
who
Rock.
owns it now?
The
Is it,
Rock-
so The Rock owns
The
it
Rock
now?
and his
yeah,
ex-wife.
the season's going right now, right? His ex-wife?
Yeah, his ex-wife.
The Rock's ex-wife?
yeah, The
or?
Rock's ex-wife.
Oh.
So he owns it with his ex-wife?
Yeah, he owns it. His ex-wife was actually the one that brought him into buying the XFL. She's like, I got this idea. Vince has this. It's not good.
It's not
What's her
cheap.
name? Danny Garcia?
Oh,
CEO?
Latina, dude?
Yes, Garcia right there. That's his
Yeah,
wife.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne
and Danny
Johnson
Garcia.
And Danny Garcia. That's
Yo, what
that's
does
his
she look
ex-wife.
like? What does Danny Garcia look like?
Yeah, dude, let's do that,
Oh,
dude.
no, you.
Yeah, we're working you here on
No,
this
well-
one, Jack.
Well, no, you.
Am I going to be disappointed, B?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, she'll rip your dick off like a celery stalk.
I mean,
Look at that
but
fucking,
you got to remember
look
that
at those
when
traps.
you got to
God
remember.
damn.
You got to remember when
Hey, she's pretty. What are you talking about?
he was with Danny Garcia when he was nobody.
Give me a
Oh, she got a bigger forehead than Angel.
Give me a close up, dude.
when he was nothing. Like
Oh, showing some feet. Yeah.
he was Dwayne Johnson playing for. He was Dwayne
Say that
Johnson
like-
playing for the Miami Hurricanes or playing in the CFL.
The
Brian,
CFL,
you
yeah.
need to get laid soon, dude.
Why?
Because
Why?
you know a lot, dude. Chill.
What?
I mean, she's not hideous.
You want to know why?
I got a text from Quinn a couple days ago, and he goes, "Sorry, dude, I have to switch." He says, "Sorry, dude, I have to change your podcast because I can't deal with the basketball talk." Well, this one ain't gonna be any different.
Hey,
No, is he next week?
When
He said he might. It all depends on.
When-
I guess they're getting pounded with fucking cold weather, wind, snow.
I work with a guy. We work with a guy, excuse me, who lives up in South Mountain. Mm-hmm. We all know where that is on the other side of the Oakers,
the
like
Beehive,
South
shout
Mountain,
out.
right? And he showed a picture of his driveway,
Oh, dude.
and we're talking. He's a 6'2" guy, 10 feet.
yeah,
Ah, my God, are you serious? How do you even
He says
shovel
we have
that?
a trail that goes from the driveway to the house. We can't see out of anything.
10 feet.
I have a
And
cousin.
that's snow piling over if you moving it, right? But he says for sure 7 feet of fucking snow out there.
I have a cousin who lives in Arizona, and they got some snow,
Yeah.
like, and they building snowman. I'm like, hold my beer, and I sent her some pictures of when I was snow blowing and when I threw King in the snowpack. I'm like, you don't know nothing yet.
Yeah, global warming. Hold my beer, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
See my reflection in the snow covered.
Did you see this? It was 41 today, and it started snowing for about.
Yeah,
10
I was
seconds.
looking out my office window, watching the snow, thinking, man, I'm glad I'm not
I'm like,
out there
I'm
today.
like, what the fuck is going on with this weather?
What's scary though is, the line of business that we're in. Like, if this shit continues, and obviously when it melts, there's a long period where construction's not going to be able to go. It's kind of a sketchy deal right
Yeah.
now, if I'm being
Yep.
completely honest with you.
I was talking to one of the guys that in charge of the southern side, the younger guy. He called me to check in. Hey, we're planning on getting everything started on Monday. Hope depending on weather. And so he was like, "How you been?" And just as a joke, I'm like, "Well, I'm here at home and getting fat or whatever, right?" And he goes, "Dude, I haven't seen this much of a layoff in 10 years that I've been here."
Ever.
He's like, it's been weird this year because I've been here 10 years. He goes, never seen this.
So Justin called me earlier. You're not working next week either.
God damn it, Justin.
Sit at home. I got you, man.
Well, we
I'll
don't
take care of that. He texts me, say, "Hey, can you let Angel know that?"
I know somewhere you can go.
You have a,
I know somewhere you can go.
hey, I know somewhere you can go too, motherfucker.
He's like, "I got a job for you." Like, no, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
So what have you been up to, B?
I have just been DJing and working. Still over at Chakra.
Why do you make the podcast? Just kidding.
Huh?
Just kidding.
So it's like I told you on.
I know. I'm kidding. Chill.
You know, when we first started doing this together, it was kind of during the pandemic. I wasn't DJing at all, and then when I started DJing again, it was a Saturday thing, and so I was still able to do this and be cool. And then they booked me on Fridays, and now I'm booked on Fridays and Saturdays, and they paid me more money to be exclusive there.
And now Brian has the luxury to say, "I'm not playing. I'm putting someone else to play." But then he goes, "But I'll be there."
Well, and then I book DJs to play with me.
Goddamn.
So it's just kind of morphed into something that it wasn't when we first started. And
Again, this podcast does good for someone else, but
For
us.
everybody else, but us.
Watch this
right?
motherfucker take off once he gets hired. It's like,
That's what I said.
I've seen
fuck
those.
you
Dude,
guys.
I think those having those thumbnails,
Dude, it's
is
a game changer.
It's a game
It's a game
changer.
changer.
Like, I see the difference in just
yeah.
why you want to click on this link. I mean, it's so
Absolutely.
fucking
Did you
amazing.
see the last one? You were
I
the
was
tallest,
the tall white guy, and I love
and
that.
I was black.
I love that. It was perfect.
I mean, dude, that stuff is gold, man.
The massage one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
dude.
good.
Oh,
That was
dude.
good.
The one where we talk about your
Yeah, get my ass beat
yeah.
by the guy.
no the
The vasectomy, or no, the
colonoscopy.
colonoscopy
And I was
one.
back. I'm like this with the glove.
No, it's been it's cool to see two assholes talking about not you two.
I was thinking you two.
I would never call these guys asshole. I'm comfortable calling you an asshole because
Because it came out so perfect because we're talking about a thumbless. It's good to see two assholes that work outside.
no, it's
I'm
good to
kidding.
see two assholes who had a stupid idea
Yeah.
over a drunk a couple of meetings at a house to chat about something, make it happen, drag it along for God knows how long, the people we've met, the friends we've had, and the doors that have opened not only for us,
Yeah.
but for the people that have been involved with this. And again, I say this every fucking time when I wake up on a Monday morning and I gotta load the episode on the toilet, and I have to do copy on the link
Yeah.
from SoundCloud as well as YouTube. And before I get to it at 6 o'clock in the morning, there's people that have listened to it.
Yeah.
There's people that have watched it. It's humbling to say the least, right?
Yeah. And I'm the one that uploads the audio, and when you see like the days behind, like how many downloads you have, and it's like the new episode will have like whatever right on the first one, which is 40, 50, whatever it is, but then the total for that day will be like 120. So you have people that are listening from the back, and it's like, damn, like it's fucking fun.
So shout out to
all
all the people that listen and support.
Shout out to the Colony. How long has it been since we
Colony.
mentioned Colony, dude?
I think when I decided to make those shirts,
The short kind of died off with the shirts.
well, no, that's kind of when we first brought it
Yeah.
up, and like obviously we've talked about doing some stuff, and it's coming. We just need to pull the trigger, but
I'm not though, because my balls are still.
you're
you're
coming,
not-
motherfucker.
Eventually,
You
eventually,
should be coming.
Eventually, it's gonna happen.
Bitch, you're gonna go in the chakra bathroom. You're gonna be so backed up. Have you ever not jacked off for a week? When's the last time it's been a
At
week?
this point, and I know I want to hear about this. Hopefully I do, because it means they're listening. But like, I know that the beans and rice are doing this thing where they're not coming, and I go,
Why?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Like if you were not drinking, you're not smoking. I get it, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not coming,
But what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say right that if you're not coming, that shows you where you're at socially as a person, right? Because let's be honest, right?
Might be like a self-control thing too. I mean, like
Who the fuck are they? Sting? Like they're holding that shit, the fucking tantric shit for 45 minutes. So host B is fucking Sting now. He's fucking chicks for 4 hours and not coming. Get the fuck out of here with
Did
this
Sting
trash.
did that shit, didn't he?
Yes.
Like it had to do with yoga or
hours,
some
like
shit.
8 hours. They say he would fuck and not come.
Dude, talk about goals, bro.
new things I learned today.
Roxanne.
Fuck yeah, dude. You don't have to put on the dress now.
You don't have to put on a dreadlocks.
Dude, would you fuck for 8 hours if you could?
No.
Hell no.
God no. I got other shit
Hell
to do.
no.
Well, I guess.
Who's got that kind of
you?
time?
You guys, of course, dude. You don't want to have sex with
8 hours straight.
If,
8 hours
if you
straight.
could last and you have
No, I don't like to do anything 8 hours
Brian,
straight.
that's
Not
your-
even go
that's
to
your
work.
problem.
Work it. Fuck.
I hate working 8 hours.
Fuck, I don't
Fuck
wanna fuck
that.
for 8
I don't like to drive for 8 hours.
3 hours straight.
I don't like to
No.
watch WrestleManias that are 8
No.
hours.
Are you good with your 2 minutes?
No, I don't do 2 minutes. I'm a fucking pro at that, and I put in a good 18 minutes. I'm good.
He gives her
I
the
burn my
He gives her the
calories
two
down.
pumps and the
Motherfucker,
swirl.
you swing this nutsack.
Two
for
jabs and an
fucking- for
uppercut.
18 hours. I'm flush. I can't breathe.
And see, Angel don't understand. One of your problems is you're on a time limit because you got little people running around that are eventually going to need some
Yeah, that's
attention
gotta suck,
at some
dude.
point, right?
Right
Learn about
above
the birds
me.
and the
Right
bees
above
sometime.
me. Right above me.
No, we're just wrestling. Woo!
Body slamming mom.
Just body slam mom. That's all. Why is Daddy hurting
3
mommy?
hours? Really?
No,
An hour?
no,
No.
oh.
I'm on your side.
Ah, see, that's what I'm talking
You?
about, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay. Let's dive into this then.
Okay.
Hey,
If you're going...
tread lightly, all right?
Like, I think it just depends on the
How
girl.
about
you're
those
with.
jazz?
I think it just depends on the girl, right? It just depends on the girl you're with.
Yeah,
right?
like if he has a
she
meat
wants-
hanging out of her fucking underwear, it's like, well,
if
You're using your nutsack.
I guess I can switch from getting my dick sucked while I suck hers.
You will only hear this shit on the other side of the Beehive. There's not another podcast in Utah that would say...
That's the way I buffer, dude. I buffer. You know, like that thinking circle in your computer. That's what I do. Dude. I'm not about to come. I'm like, oh, let's switch it. I'll suck you off.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
Oh my god, I'm sweating again.
God damn.
Oh fuck.
Oh. What are we on time?
Yeah, no doubt.
An hour and 3.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
I like those shoes. I like you. See, the
The-
kick game has gone up.
I was gonna
Since
say,
the first-
in
Since the
within the 4 years, I'm not as addicted as you guys, but I definitely have turned
No, I
up the
think you
fucking...
are. You're
in denial.
stronger than us.
Wow,
You
yeah,
have more
you're-
willpower.
Hey, we'll
you're
call
not,
it-
you're
we'll
not
call it
coming.
stronger than you.
You're not coming as much. You know, I'm not coming as much. You're not buying as many shoes as I do. All right, it's all right.
So yeah, there's been that, but all of us in that 4 period, like it's not like
I blame that fucking guy.
Of course.
I'm gonna say this because
This
I don't
is
have.
fucking guy's
I'm gonna say
fault.
this because I don't have a wife. But Will Wonder's wife, way to put all the wives to shame, huh?
I know.
But also,
Dude, I
well, hold on.
like-
But also, if they're sharing money, then it's like, well, you pay for it. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know what their financial
I
situation.
know. Let's call Will and find
but
out. what's-
Will, shout out to you, bro. You make a lot of money, obviously, because
Yeah,
those
but-
those tickets hashtag
Wait until-
aren't cheap.
Wait until
like what?
When I was thinking about going,
Brian, you need to go.
you don't tell me what to do. You're not my.
you're
You're not
so-
my.
I can't believe they're gonna come here and you're not gonna go.
Well, they're not coming.
It's a
here.
house show.
Oh,
So
I
it's not.
gotcha.
It's not.
I
it-
gotcha.
Nothing's gonna happen. You just get to see them.
I gotcha.
You know.
Is there anything that happens on those shows? Like
every now and
you
again?
know, but you get to see and you get to autograph. Or,
No, nothing like that. Every now and again, they'll but
They're just training.
usually if something is going to happen of significance, it's at like a big place like New York, like Madison Square Garden, or someplace like that. But yeah, no. I probably at least $3,000 for 2 tickets.
For WrestleMania?
Yeah, and that's just the tickets to. And I don't know if he's going to both nights or one night. I don't know where his seats are, but decent seats for one night are like $3,000 for 2 tickets.
But that's like when the UFC came. When we finally got a
Yeah.
pay-per-view show, it was
Yeah.
like,
It's
I'm going. And I was like,
it's
I'm
very
not
similar.
going.
Yeah, it's very similar to that. It's like if you're getting seats for cheap, they're going to be in nosebleed, and you think they're in where are they going to be? They're going to be at SoFi. They're going to be a football stadium.
oh,
I guess I see it differently.
So
though,
those football stadiums, it's like doing stuff at the Vivid.
I got you.
That's built for basketball. Anything else, those seats are trash for anything but basketball.
I would disagree with you. I've seen
Yeah.
some good shows, some good concerts
but
at the Delta Center.
I think it all
Oh
depends.
yeah, because that's coming back.
I think it all depends how you see it, right? Because like to me, and I get it. Obviously, you have a wife, a kid, and so does Will. But like,
I don't have a wife and kids.
But like Will is like I'm talking about him. But
Oh.
Will is more like, and that's why it blew me away that you didn't go to the UFC, because Will is like, well, this basketball is my shit. How much is it for get 2 tickets? And we know how much it was. So he's like, yeah, I want to do it because it's my shit, and I'm not gonna do this every year.
Right.
So when you told me I'm going, I was like, fuck yeah, B. It's your shit. It's close to home. I'm like, you should fucking do it. That's why when you tell me, basically told me to fuck myself because I say you should go, but whatever. And,
Yeah, but
and
that's
when I knew you weren't gonna go, I was like, is it the first one here? You're not gonna go? Like,
Dude,
I think more like Will. That's my shit. I'm gonna do it.
Then next year's in Philadelphia. I could go to Philadelphia if I wanted to. I mean,
But you're not gonna go to California when you see California from here. You're not gonna go far
But,
away.
but
I think.
there's nothing I want to see there. That's the problem. Is when it was going to be Roman and
You
The
don't want to
Rock.
watch bum shit on
When
the
it was
front
going to be
streets.
Roman and The Rock, I was in. I was like, and I saw that coming back before COVID. That was going to happen. Probably going to happen in Hollywood. When Rock said, "No, I'm not doing it," they gave WWE the finger on that situation. I was like, I'll be all right without. I'll be okay. I mean, but I was looking at like $20,000 for me and King to go. Flights, hotel,
Dip into your 401k for that.
tickets to SmackDown, the Hall of Fame,
Brian's got it.
the NXT thing, to both nights of WrestleMania, to the Raw afterwards.
Yeah, you're successful. Why do you even?
Yeah, I am.
Exactly my point.
But there's
Will you pull up the UFC card?
Oh yeah, that's
UFC
right.
Okay.
2. Fuck, I can't remember what it is.
are we doing are you doing the hangout for this one?
I did the last one. I'm still recovering from that.
No, I think he meant at the bar.
At the bar.
Brian's coming.
'Cause I'm
Oh,
going.
really?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, I didn't
Yeah,
know
I'm
that. I
gonna-
thought you were DJing.
I am. I will be there
Oh, you
until
know
I
what?
have to.
Actually, can't.
It's gonna be
talk
no.
about it.
It's gonna be no for you, dog. It's
Gonna be a no for
me,
dog.
It's gonna be
Can
a
you
no
zoom
for me,
in a
dog.
little bit? Just basically, I mean, let's just go off the fucking main event and the co-main event. That's really just the biggest part of it. There's one more fight in the prelims that I'll talk about. The return of John Jones. John Jones has not fought, and I was corrected. I said almost 2.5 years, a little over 2.5 years. It's 3 years by the time he fights.
Yeah.
He hasn't been back.
Is he good now?
So he's put some weight in. He weighed in last night. Excuse me, 248. He weighed in at 248. Obviously, light heavyweight. I mean, the GOAT. At 205 for his entire career. He just weighed in at 248. I watched the weigh-ins, and I guess I was expecting him to be just buff.
He looked like
Now
he looked like Damon Wayans in the
Now
Great White
I get
Hype.
it. I get it. He's a little older. He's
Who's this?
John Jones.
Okay. How old is he?
37, I would think.
Okay.
37. Don't quote me on that, but I'm going to stick with that. 37.
All right, we'll go with that.
We'll look at it after the fact. Against Cyril Gahn. Obviously, Cyril Gahn looks like a fucking Greek god.
He beat up Derek Lewis, right?
Yeah. I'm going to call it right here.
All right,
I'm
go.
calling upset.
Gone?
And here's Cyril Gahn. And here's my reason why. Is we have watched so many fighters take these long layoffs. Connor. Cain Velasquez. And they
Ronda.
come back. Now, you're in heavyweight now. You're dealing with hard hitters. A little bit later in your career, right? You haven't taken, I understand he hasn't taken a lot of damage, but consistency is a key to this game, right? Guys that have been fighting 6 months, 8 months, 5 months in the game and still continuing to do it at the highest level. You got a guy that takes a seat for 3 years. I am going to go Cyril Gahn for a TKO.
Damn.
If not a KO, I'm going round number 3.
That's crazy. That's crazy because you're probably the first one that says that I know.
Because everybody's on John
yeah.
Jones's nuts right now. He's the GOAT, right? But how many times have we seen this where a guy's like, oh, he's back. He's the new fucking latest and greatest. And then they come in and they get rocked by a guy. You're like, what was that guy's name again?
Where's
Right?
Shab on this?
John Jones.
Huh?
Yeah, John Jones. So I'm gonna go the upset. I would love to put some money on this.
Can you imagine?
I'm gonna put some money on this.
Especially if it happens.
Because I believe John Jones is a favorite right now. But it's not a huge money favorite. I don't think you're gonna get rich off of the upset because this is his first fight at heavyweight. But the only thing that worries me is Francis Ngannou took down Cyril Gahn, and Francis Ngannou is not a wrestler by any means, right? John Jones took fucking Daniel Cormier down. Daniel Cormier is a fucking, he wrestled in the
One of the
Olympics,
elites
right?
of
He's
fucking,
one of
right.
the greatest. So I'm gonna go Cyril Gahn, TKO in the third.
Where's he? He's France, huh?
France, yeah.
Well, and John Jones wasn't away by choice, was he? So much.
Yeah.
I thought he had some legal.
Contract disputes. He always wanted more money. There was always the talk, you're never going to be the GOAT unless you step up to heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
He was always an oversized light heavyweight. Everybody thought because he had the reach, that's what made him so great. The guy is a fucking specimen, right? His brothers are in the fucking NFL, right? I just the layoff really
Are they
worries
really
me.
brothers?
Both of them.
Julio Jones?
Julio, I don't think it's Julio Jones. Or it's we can get into that after this when we look at how old he is. The co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko, Alexa Grasso. I feel
How'd you do
bad.
so awesome on those fucking
I feel
names?
bad for fucking Alexa Grasso.
She the one that's Mexican?
Yes. She's about to get her shit pushed in.
Whoa. No blood in, blood out.
I mean, go to the
Jesus.
prelims.
That porn that I watched, that girl needs to get her shit.
Go to the
back.
She
prelims.
was.
I'm wrong.
Cody Garbrandt.
Cody Garbrandt's going to fight Trevin Jones. This is a good fight for him. Cody Garbrandt was 11-0 on his upright. He's 1-5 right now. Yeah. Cody Garbrandt's on kind of a bad track. Trevin Jones is a good fight for Cody to get a good win. Dude, even the Derek Bronson and Duplessis fight is a fucking great fight. Go back to the main card. I'm sorry I made you go to the prelims. Go all the way to the fight that kicks off the card. Go all the way to down right
You know
there.
what's so funny about this is this doesn't post until Monday, so we get to hear about how totally wrong you were, or
Every time,
totally
every time,
fucking right
every
you
time,
were.
right?
We missed it
You
last
were like
episode.
the Notre Dame of this shit,
Always,
or
right?
the Notre Dumbass of this shit.
Bo Nickel right there. If you see his record 3-0, that guy right there is going to be a future champion. Penn State wrestler. I mean, he's just elite wrestler, right? Jamie Pickett. I feel bad for Jamie Pickett at this fight. That's going to be the fight to watch. And yeah, that's going to be your UFC picks for me.
Yeah. Hey.
Wow.
I love it.
Brian, you'll come tomorrow?
Yep. I'm gonna be at a bar named something. Hanging out with my boy.
Type
Ainge.
in, how old is John Jones? What did I say, 37? See how wrong I am on this one.
35.
I was off by 2 years.
2 years off.
No, type in his brothers.
We should get cut in this cake, dude.
You what? I mean, we can stab the thing. We can make it happen, right?
Arthur Jones.
So Chandler Jones and Arthur Jones.
Oh, so it's not Julio Jones like I thought.
Chandler Cardinal.
Yeah. They both play in the NFL?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Chandler Jones was a stud. How is that all three of your kids, two of them go to the fucking NFL and one is arguably the greatest
The
fucking fighter?
the Watts.
Yeah.
JJ Watt, CJ Watt,
What about the Bosas?
the Bozas. Crazy.
What about the two that played in the fucking Super Bowl?
Oh, the Kelseys.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce and
What about the Myvias?
and the
Never
other
mind.
Kelce. The what?
The Myvias.
Never mind.
Fuck off, Brian. Should we cut this cake, dude, or what?
Yeah.
Let's try it, huh? It's kind of a shame to cut it off.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you just freeze that
Hey,
shit? Let's keep it
You
forever.
gotta eat it eventually, man.
Are we going to feed it to each other?
Of course.
Fucking like wedding, like a wedding.
Stab it right in the toe.
Stab it right in there.
Good. There's no toe protectors in that fucking thing
Yeah.
right there.
It's like behind the scenes of what's gonna get posted on Instagram at some point.
Woo!
You got plates behind you.
Probably should have took some pictures before you cut into that.
did.
bitch.
Oh, we
you
did.
did? Good.
Yeah.
I did, and Jessica actually took pictures, but since I told her that I wanted to get surprised, she said, "Well, I'll post it tomorrow."
I just go.
That's so cool. Jack, you're gonna have some of this, right?
Yeah.
You don't drink.
Yeah. It's Jessica cakes, so it's sprinkle me frosted. So I'm in.
I think you just leave the black stuff. Sorry,
It's
Fondant.
The fondant.
fondue.
The fondant. You can eat that shit.
Shit, black.
That's hey. Yeah, shout out. That's fucking,
She did an amazing job.
and it's all edible. And she can probably make that shit for you in real life too if you asked her to.
Oh, she told me there's a look. This is a chocolate thing. The soul is chocolate.
I heard you're getting into sewing and doing custom shoes.
I want to buy a shoe sewing machine.
Yeah.
I've been watching this guy and following him, and he makes it look so easy, which I know it's not,
yeah, right.
right? But it looks so fun to
It's
do.
like those guys.
But I see him when he started doing it, he was just buying cheap Walmart knockoff Air Force Ones, right? And just doing it that way. Looks fun. I think it'd be dope to have some custom shoes
Oh yeah.
Forks there? I brought forks.
right there.
Right there.
Thanks, man.
They're all nice, dude.
We don't have any forks then, bud.
I got some. Keep talking.
But yeah, that was that. I heard that and I'm like, shout out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, if you can learn how to do that stuff, I mean, it'd probably be some sewing involved in that. And,
So you've seen the ones where he takes the shoe completely apart and then just matches them up to whatever, right?
I seen this one. Angel was showing me this one where they take the whole shoe apart and then they take a basketball apart. They take a basketball apart.
Yeah.
And then they take the shoe apart and then they use the parts they took apart to trace onto the basketball. And then make
Again,
it
it
out
looks
of
easy.
basketball.
I'm sure it's not
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
easy, right?
Guarantee.
Ooh.
What does that taste like?
Oh, I gotta try it. You gotta try the curd.
You talking about that dude going to town
know,
on that
like-
chick's curtains? Were they this color too?
Let's try the curtain. Yeah, let's try the curtain. That's probably just straight sugar right there.
Whoa.
Just straight sugar. It's like you might
Don't do that face.
you might as well fucking have just taken cocaine right now. You're gonna be up for
My
fucking.
fucking diabetes is all, hey, we're here.
You're Oh yeah, that's just straight frosting.
Hey, happy 4th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yo, B, where can they find you?
Still at the Shocker Lounge. Find me, DJ Bad Boy Brian. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, OnlyFans, whatever. We do things.
So is that Monday and or
Fridays and Saturdays. Fridays and Saturdays. I'm either there DJing or they're partying. So
Jack.
You can find me at Jack Burger Design on Instagram, and you can find my link to my website there. Check out what I'm doing, what I'm gonna do. Easy peasy.
Mr. Severa.
You can catch me Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook. That's my last name, Cervera. Maybe I'll have a word tomorrow about what's going to happen with No Hablo de Español. But you can catch me also on No Hablo de Español on YouTube and Spanish Laughs for the small clips and the funny clips of that actual segment on Spanish Laughs on Instagram.
Lord _ long balls with a Z on the gram. Facebook, you know the name. Give us a follow, give us a love. 4 years if you're still with us from the day we started to now. Give us a shout out. And we'll if you want us to talk about you on this podcast, give us a shout out. Good 4 years, my friend.
Good 4 years, brother. Thank you so much to everybody that clicks for audio, for visuals, for everything. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. We are almost at 56,000 downloads total. And so if you are a follower, whether you're a new follower, an old follower, or a follower from day one, thank you so much. And for the 4th year, until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.
That's a soft piece. That was a soft piece, because he just got vasectomy.
Could I haven't masturbated in a while?